Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am stuffing 500 euros into my envelopes, and this is the first cash stuffing of June. So let's fill up the cash tray and let's begin. I am so excited for summer to be here. I am currently sick, but that's what usually happens during summer. When the seasons change, I get sick. And then I can enjoy it. So groceries is first, and we're starting with 35 euros in there. I empty out these envelopes each week, so that's why they're usually empty. So dine out is getting a 40, so that's two 20s. Spending is getting a 20 in here. Joint is getting a 50. And let's see, we have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 85. So 385 in joint. Buffer has 100 and it's not getting anything. Next up is our monthly spending. I'm adding only in rent in here. And it is getting 55 today, so that's a 50 and a 5. 200, 300, 50, 55, 60, so 360 in rent. So there's that. Next up is short-term sinking funds. We are stuffing travel. We're adding 100 into October, November. So we have 1,000, 500, 700, 900, 2,000 in that. And that officially means we're 2/5 done of that category. That's exciting. Perfect. And then we're adding a 5 in long-term sinking funds in technology. So I'm adding a 5 here, and that is 1,200, 305 here in technology. Okay. Next up is our subscriptions binder. Let's see, we are adding into crosswords a 2, so 1 and 2. We have 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37 in crosswords now. We're not adding in Duolingo. In phone, we are adding a 5. So we have 20, 45 in phone. Retirement, we're not adding sports, we're adding a 5. So 20, 45. And then in the budget mom, we're adding a 3. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 43 there now. That's all for this binder. We then have our A5 binder, our big one. Let's start with celebrations. Whoops. Now to find out which category this came from. I guess we'll see in the end. Holidays is getting a 5 today. So 100, 20, 25, 30. So 130 in holidays. We have 15 midsummers, 40 in Father's Day, 30 in Halloween. And then we're starting for Christmas, a 50. So that's good. Birthdays is getting a 10. And this should have 375 now. 200, 300, 50, 60, 75. Yes, perfect. Other has 25. Miscellaneous has 100. And special is getting a 20. So this 15 was from here. So now we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 55, 155. So we have saved everything for bachelorette. So there should be I saved 75, but I already spent 65, so it should be 10 in there. We have saved for the wedding with 100, so that's 110. And I spent already 100 in anniversary. So technically I only need a 50 here. So that's 10 plus 100 plus 50. We should have 160. Okay, so don't mind me. I'm just doing some math and for my understanding. Christmas is next, and we are adding a 20 into friends. So a 20 in here. We have 250 to 70 to 80 to 85 in friends. And the goal here is 300. So we are one cash stuffing away from being fully funded in that category, which is super fun. And then deposit is getting a 35. So that's a 20, a 10, and a 5. So we have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So 9,050 in deposit. And emergency fund has 3,000. And then last but certainly not least is our sunshine binder, which is our savings challenges. We have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90 euros to stuff today. Super excited for this. Let's start with the bigger amounts and move on to the smaller ones. So 30 I think is the biggest amount. So let me add a 50 and take out a 20. So we can color in the 30. Then we have 20, 30 again, which is, let's do this one. And then we have 20, 25, and 30. Perfect. So we have 3 30s colored in. I believe we don't have 30 anymore. So next up, we only have this 25, because when I made this, I also calculated that this is going to be a 20 and this is 25. So 25, and then we only have 20s, 10s, and 15s and 5s left. So this should go smooth sailing from here. That's exciting. But that was all for the cash stuffing. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. We have fun over here. I'll be back very soon with more videos, but in the meanwhile, I wish you a very wonderful day and I hope to see you next time. Bye.